Okay, so let's look at the rate equation. Rate is equals to, you have to look at the slow step, right? So the slow step involve R and Q, so it's first order respect to R and first order respect to Q. Okay, but if you look at it carefully, you realize that if you add all these equations together, the R can cancel out and the S will also cancel out. And in reality, the reaction is actually 2P plus 2Q, all right, to give you P2Q2, right? So you realize that actually R is actually an intermediate, right? It's intermediate. So intermediate cannot be part of the rate equation. So because it cannot be part of the rate equation, you have to try to replace it. So you have to look at the fast step, and this R came from 2P. So you can actually replace this R with P squared. Okay, but of course the K is a different K, but just gonna put a K prime, right? So this is what it should look like. So A is correct. Oh, A is done already. So actually the answer is A. Okay, the overall order of reaction is 2. No, it's in fact is 3. The units of the rate constant is this. So this actually is we just did it. This is for a second order reaction, but this is actually a third order reaction. So this is also out. Okay, how about D? The half-life of Q is half when Q is double. Okay, when they say the half-life of Q, right? The thing is this. If you look at it carefully, okay, if you look at it carefully, maybe I just write the whole thing again. Okay, I just write it this way first. Okay, to have a half-life of Q, must be a pseudo first order reaction, right? And that only happens when P is in excess, right? So I'm going to write down as K prime Q. Right, so what's K prime? K prime equals to K P squared. Can you see that? So what's half-life? So half-life of Q is equals to ln 2 over K prime. Okay, this is the K prime, which is ln 2 over K times P squared. Can you see that? K times P squared. Replace the K prime by K P squared. So you realize that the half-life is affected by concentration of P, not concentration of Q. So when they say the half-life of Q is half when Q is double, this is definitely wrong because half-life is only affected by P in this case. All right.